Welcome back to 60 Minutes. Well, as this is our last show for 1993, tonight we've decided to look back at some of the people and places that have made the past 12 months so memorable.
My aim in this life is to fascinate, educate and conserve crocodiles. My heart's with this guy here.
The faces, the places, the stories of 1993. We met some fascinating characters. Who could forget Len Pretty?
Well, what do you expect after 8 months? What's the difference between the... Can I ask you a question? What's the difference between the bloody carpet and the bloody walls? The bloody carpet's dirty, was bloody brand new. The bloody walls were newly painted when you moved in. Don't... See you later. See you in the tribunal. Leave me alone. Go. Go. Go.
And remember Steady Eddie.
Teachers were the best. They used to say, steady, you're disabled. Very intelligent they were. They said you've got to be inconspicuous to fit into the mainstream of society. Every morning a bus would come to pick me up with spastics in a written down sign.
Then, of course, there was Steve and Terry Irwin telling us how they found love amongst the crocodiles.
How did you wind up in a park outside of Brisbane married to a crocodile hunter?
Isn't that wild? Isn't that weird? Steve said, I now believe in God. It's like that must be the only explanation.
The thing that really made me fall for Terry in that first half hour was we're up there talking and I was building this enclosure, that ramp past there. Okay, so we're building this enclosure and we're talking about wildlife issues and our hearts were matched and away we went. We got to this enclosure and one of those big pine rails was sitting there and I just swung under it and I said, oh, you'd be right to swing under that. And she goes, yes, yes, yes. You know. And under she swings, the rail comes off, whack, straight in the head. Bang, like that. Are you all right? And she goes, yes, I'm okay. And I thought, that's the kind of Sheila that I'd like.
There have been hundreds of others with stories that have entertained.
I'm honored that a movie is being made of my life. I didn't think it was going to be made now. You know, you just saw me today, I'm still running around here, and I thought those things were usually done after you've passed on, or, yes, dead, you know.
They're giving you a subtle hint.
That's right, it's time to leave the planet.
Stories that have informed.
I could see in the next few years that there will be photographs of starfish on posters at boating ramps around the country, and the public will probably ask, if you see this, could you please let MAF or Doc or whoever know?
Stories that have outraged.
Then I shot another one here.
That's 3 so far?
Yeah, that's 3 so far.
You see these couple of blacks sitting here now?
Yeah.
Would you like to shoot them?
In other times, yes.
And stories of human courage.
When you see pictures of the way you were when you came to your dad, what do you think? Do you think this is all...
I think it's amazing. So, I really do. Because compared to what I looked like when I was a young boy towards now, I think it's incredible.
We've gone on adventures digging up a lost squadron.
What did it look like when you first got to the bottom, the P-38?
It looked good. It didn't look perfect, but it looked great.
We visited a ship graveyard. And we went chasing adrenaline. There was terror in Tokyo.
It wasn't just a little fright that we got, we were shit scared.
And a mystery on K Road.
Let's get interactive.
We investigated hardcore software.
Your sex subject.
And a terrible trade in Thailand.
I'll give him some money, but I need a younger boy. I'll pay twice. I'm happy to.
There was the Great Whale Rescue.
Hi, David.
Would you please leave? You are at the moment.
The story of the Cooperites.
Oh, you're assaulting my cameraman.
You're very welcome.
Remember Ron Mercier and the Handicapped Persons Charitable Trust?
Bagfuls of money for this handicapped person's charitable trust.
And who could forget the story of Terry Wiles?
We're not going to be able to go over there and see them and sorry. It's stupid, you know, it's so stupid.
If you could speak to him tonight, Hazel, what would you say to him?
I would say, we love and forgive you, Bob. Be happy. We'll always be there for you. God bless you.
Everybody is trying to kill me.
And then there were the stars. A galaxy of them.
Yeah. I mean, call it if you like. But don't know.
It's real. Is it hard being a myth, a walking, living myth?
I don't know. I've learned to live with it. As I say, you're probably talking to a lunatic anyway, you know.
I am Billy Ray Cyrus, just a man from Flatwoods, Kentucky, who is a natural-born sinner.
It's like having all the tools. It's like, it would be great if I had all the tools.
(1993). It's been a memorable year for 60 Minutes. Tonight, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our viewers for your support over the past 12 months and wish you all the best for the coming year. And speaking of 1994, we kick off the new year next Sunday when one of our stories will include a Jeff McMullen report on the threat facing the world's biggest fish, the whale shark.
These fish, as big as buses and gentle as babies, are at the centre of Australia's newest environmental bun fight. Here off Exmouth is the one place on Earth that whale sharks can be seen like this, and the West Australian government is putting that in jeopardy.
The whale shark under threat. Just one of our reports next week on 60 Minutes. I hope you'll join me again. Until then, have a great week and a happy new year.
Cocky, shady, but the only one. Everything that a man would want.
She was in an